Now, hopefully the weather holds up for this. You can enjoy being outdoors and keeping Lafayette green by planting a tree this weekend. Larry Rose joins me now in the studio with this morning's Living Green with News Channel 18 segment. Hopefully the weather is good for us, Larry.
I hope so, too.
Planting so many trees. First off, how can people help out? It's on Saturday, April 24th from 9 a.m. until noon.
Yes.
Okay.
Just show up at 9 o'clock or pre-register in advance. You can register by going http tiny.cc.arborday2010.
Right. And what are you hoping to do? The amount of trees looking to be planted on the 24th?
We have 58 trees that we'll be planting, rain or shine.
Rain or shine.
Sometimes it's fun to plant in the rain.
Really?
Sometimes it's not, but we've done it both ways.
And in years past, the number of volunteers, has it gone up?
It goes up each year.
Okay,
Last year we had 157. We're anticipating about 200 this year.
And you said 58 trees, roughly?
58 trees. So it doesn't take long, about 2 or 3 trees per group of 3 or 4 people. And
have you found, too, that it's not necessarily work when you have that many volunteers,
No.
with the conversations and the joking around and all those things?
Yeah, exactly. And WLFI, they've planted trees the last couple of years, and they've had a great time doing it. The smell of earth is kind of unique, and a lot of people get addicted to it.
And you get a sense of ownership, too, when you drive by the neighborhoods, look at our trees that we planted last year. Absolutely. And you were talking earlier about a good problem that you guys are having as you look for locations to plant massive amounts of trees.
Yes. Sometimes property owners don't like to have trees on the property for reasons I haven't quite understood, since it takes 7 trees per person to breathe air.
Yeah.
I guess they just want to steal someone else's air but not pay for their own.
But as far as scouting locations to put new trees for this effort and the one you guys do all year long, is it getting more difficult to find locations to do this stuff at?
Yes, it is.
What goes into the scouting process, where you look at neighborhoods that maybe have a shortage of trees or maybe need a different kind of skyline there?
Well, right now we concentrate primarily on corridors, like into the city, like State Road 26, State Road 38, US 52, Creasy, Twickenham, Brady. We'll probably be looking at Memorial Highway, New Veterans Highway, and 231, McCarty, wherever we can get everyone to agree.
Yeah.
It's sort of strange, because when the city or state buys the right-of-way, the people still think they own it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Now, 58 trees in one day. How many have been planted so far, and the overall goal for 2010? Because the number shocked me.
Yeah, we're planting 213 trees this year.
Okay.
And
so far, or in total?
In total for this year. And NDOT is probably about 200 on State Road 26, which looks really, really nice.
That's a pretty big number.
Yes, and we've planted over 1,000 trees so far in the Lafayette area.
Kind of give you a sense of pride to go around and see all the areas that you're kind of breathing your life into?
It's important to plant the trees, because for every person who has a car, it takes a half acre of trees just take out the carbon dioxide. So you can't put a half acre tree on your little lot when the lot's only 1/3 of an acre.
Exactly, exactly.
So we have to put trees on the streets in order to absorb it. And if you don't have the trees on the streets, then your buildings get dirty, because they filter all the pollutants out. If you've ever been to a city with no trees, you can see how dirty the buildings are.
Exactly. Los Angeles is a good example. Okay, so Saturday, April 24th.
Yes.
9 until noon.
Yes.
Creasy Lane. I'm looking at the flyer you sent out. You guys provide the rakes and the shovels.
Yes.
So we need to bring able bodies, our gloves, and also maybe a friend to help us plant the tree.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, and be pretty easy, like you said. It's a fun thing.
It's fun.
Converse with others and just enjoy the day.
Yes.
Hopefully, weather permitting, and we'll stay tuned for Sarah McKenna's forecast to see the very latest on that event. Coming up at 5:30 this morning.